Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at the new upcoming reveal. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. The Ecstatic Epistle, mysterious renders from the 41st millennia. Something powerful is fermenting deep within the Empyrean, sending undulating waves throughout real space. We always catch wind of such momentous events, which is how we managed to sneak a peek of the Phoenix Lord Fugan emerging from the webway after such a long absence. This one has befuddled us, overwhelming us with intoxication sensations of delight, and despite stern warnings from Warhammer Community Inquisitor to keep these images locked away, we're compelled to share them. Fragments of some magnificent panoply gilded with fine metals, complemented by dazzling accessories. Such grace, such poise. You want more? Stick with us on Warhammer Community for your next hit. Alright, so this is super exciting. I did a video recently about the upcoming Emperor's Children release for Warhammer 40k. Technically a new faction coming to the Warhammer 40,000 range. Now, obviously, Emperor's Children have existed for some time. They are one of the first founding Space Marine chapters that fell to Chaos. They are the Chaos faction directly tied with the Slaanesh god, the Sons of Fulgrim. So very, very cool. Super exciting. Now, obviously, Slaanesh and the Emperor's Children have existed for a long time. And throughout the years, they have at times had like their own army rules, but currently are very lacking. Also, the range is extremely lacking as well. But now we see a few new pauldrons, some shoulder pads for what will presumably be an upcoming kit for the Emperor's Children. I would expect that these are going to be some of the accessories from a Noise Marine kit that is upcoming. So we've got the Thousand Suns, we've got the Death Guard, we've got the World Eaters, and now we're going to have the Emperor's Children officially as an army with their own codex in Warhammer 40,000. Now we don't know exactly when this is coming. This is one of the first actual previews of like a render or like what will be a physical product for the range. But when the Chaos Space Marine Codex came out recently, a lot of the Emperor's Children stuff was removed, but then Games Workshop came out with an independent index with a couple of data sheets for the Emperor's Children. And my guess for why they did this at the time appears to be correct, because the Emperor's Children Codex was going to be coming shortly afterwards, and they wanted to make it viable for people to continue using their models in the meantime, continuing to use their armies as like a full-on Emperor's Children army, even though the data sheets were removed from the book. So if we jump over to Warhammer.com, we can see that the Noise Marine upgrade pack is still in stock at Games Workshop. And this includes some of like the various bits that you would use to upgrade your typical Space Marines into Noise Marines. So you have a power pack, a chest plate, a couple of like various different heads, a power weapon like sword arm with a shoulder pad included, and then a sonic blaster and blastmaster, again with built-in shoulder pads for the right arm. And then we also have a Noise Marine Sonic Weapon Pack, and this is 5 Sonic Blasters and then a Blastmaster. Again, we can see the incorporated shoulder pads on the right arm. This one has been out of stock for quite some time, but essentially this is like the weapon upgrades that you would need to upgrade your standard Marines and turn them into Noise Marines. And then you can pull a bunch of extra pauldrons from your Chaos Space Marine kit, some random like Slaaneshi looking heads that you have from your bits box, and create your own Noise Marines. Now, obviously, this is relatively limiting, and previously this was required because they didn't actually have a kit for the Noise Marines. So the number one thing that I am the most excited about that we know is going to be coming is a Noise Marine kit, and we would presume that these shoulder pads that we've been previewed are going to be from that Noise Marine kit. So super, super exciting. And then we have the newest release and the only one that has come out for years for the Emperor's Children. And this is the Chaos Space Marine Noise Marine individual model that they put out. Now, initially, I thought this was going to be part of like the commemorative series. It appeared like it was going to be a limited edition model, but it has become part of the full range. And now, obviously, because this is an individual model, the detail on this is absolutely amazing. Basically have like a guitar with the built-in bolter, and this is essentially just a generic Noise Marine with the Sonic Blaster. But we can see from like the details on the head, the actual guitar itself, the details with the custom backpack, tactical Space Marine Sergeant helmet, and just gives us an idea as to what we could expect going forward for like an actual Noise Marine kit. Now, I don't know that the actual weapon is going to look like this. It's probably going to be more traditional, but the fact that this model is so absolutely amazing and just shows off the potential for what could be coming for a Noise Marine kit. And here we can see like the high detail quality plastic of the sprue itself. The mohawk is awesome. All of like the details on the armor, very, very cool. Obviously the shoulder pads are just a little bit more generic, left for like a transfer in this case. The backpack, not exactly amazing, but definitely has like the Emperor's Children style, like screaming face on it. I am super excited for what's to come, just from like the little bit of sample, just because of the actual detail glow up from this kit, which came out a few years ago, relative to like those upgrade kits and weapon kits that we saw that are still in like the old style resin. So very, very cool, super exciting, definitely tons of potential for what's to come. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, CMO Games. CMO Games carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, paint, terrain, tools, and more. They take pre-orders for most Games Workshop new releases as early as possible, usually 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. CMO Games offers 15% off of MSRP for most all Games Workshop products and offer fast free shipping to the continental United States on orders over $50. Most orders ship out within 24 hours. You know their customer service is top-notch as they've been selling games online for over 20 years. Use the affiliate link below and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. Now we know currently that with the index that Games Workshop released, there is basically only 2 datasheets available, and that is Lucius the Eternal, who is an awesome character for the Emperor's Children, and then the actual Noise Marine datasheet as well. So realistically, based on what we've seen from like the Thousand Suns, the World Eaters, some of the other like Chaos stuff that's come out, we can expect probably at least like 1 or 2 more characters. Hopefully a Primarch in Fulgrim coming back, and then probably some kind of like elite unit as well, hopefully like a dual purpose kit, and then a decent amount of overlap from like the existing Chaos Space Marine range that'll be usable in your Emperor's Children army as they fill out the range over the next couple of years. So very, very cool, very, very exciting. I cannot wait to rebuild my Emperor's Children army. It's been like probably over a decade since I've had one, and they are absolutely one of my favorite Chaos factions. And again, even though we're only getting to see like 3 little generic pauldrons, seeing that Emperor's Children Noise Marine that came out a few years ago, seeing the looks and style of the new stuff has really got me excited. So let me know what you think is coming, what you're excited about. I'm really hoping that we get a new Fulgrim model, a Demon Primarch in plastic for Warhammer 40k as well. But to tell you the truth, I'm going to be absolutely ecstatic with anything coming for the Emperor's Children. I absolutely cannot wait to go all in on this army in 2025. So let me know what you're most excited about, what you're looking forward to. Are you going to be picking up some Emperor's Children when they become available, starting up a brand new army, and leaning in on the newest faction being fully flushed out in Warhammer 40,000? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And as always, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products, and make sure to tell them that Warhammer Man sent you. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm ready to go all in on the Emperor's Children. And I'm out of here.